Yeah, it should be good. Should be good. Probably need a new link, yeah? I don't know if you're in here. Who asked that? Who was it? Only disputes. Asked about the long, yeah. Let me know. I'm curious actually. Is there like a viewers list on this thing? Is there a way to tell? You can? Okay, okay, Juice. That is Juice. And in regards to the long, you're probably not going to see a lot of movement over the weekend, right? Like, are we going to sweep this without CME? Potentially, maybe not. Probably not. If we do, it's suspicious. And if we go lower, then that just means I'm round tripping more of the trade. Like, obviously, I TP'd on the way up, but still a decent amount left. No point giving it up. And it's the weekend, right? That's the other thing. Like yeah, like I try to like be mindful and productive on the weekend as well in regards to this stuff, but it's nice to just not have to worry, right? Don't have to trade 24/7 every single day. Okay, you can let your mind wander, right? Kind of frees that mental capacity. Do other stuff. And the fees, right? Like, what's the funding right now? So I'd be paying for potentially to just say you're open doing nothing. I cannot wait to sleep. I'm gonna sleep like a baby. Like a goddamn baby. go back to what we were doing. Nice thing with the weekend, you don't feel, you know, S&P is not doing anything, right? It's closed, so I don't worry about this stuff for now. I'm gonna worry about any of that. I'm trying to get a feel for how likely it is that we hold around here right now. I'm gonna check what the data's looking like, because that's what's gonna determine if I like fully close it or just shave instead. Anyways. How much is left? Good amount, my boy. Good amount, my boy. Whoops. This is realize this is what's remaining. So good amount, right? I'd be adding like another like 25% to this, if not more. If I just close it right now. So yeah. Thing is, we didn't hit this red zone. That's the problem. We didn't hit this damn red zone. I had one TP on like right at the start up here, and then I had another one like deeper, like up here. So yeah, unfortunate. I was really hoping we were actually gonna make it towards the end of the day because S&P was kind of like moving up, right? Like I thought S&P was gonna fill this gap. I thought this was gonna get tagged before the close, and we get the sweep, but we did not, right? We did not. And I got stopped on the short. That's the other thing. Obviously, manage our risk, right? Got break even, but I only took one attempt though. I tried to take one short up here, and then yeah, I was out this bitch. Had stuff to do. My basement flooded this week. That's why I'm here streaming. And the home insurance came today, and they like did like the whole inspection. And what's it called? So it's got like a machine that you could like detect moisture in the walls. And basically my whole basement has to have like at least 2 feet of the the drywall removed. The lower 2 feet, just in case there's mold. So yeah. Wild week. Very wild week in that regard. All good though, all good. Life could be worse. That sucks. Yeah, it does fucking suck. It's a lot. It's okay. It's okay. Just a test, right? Our test of our mental fortitude. Can't let it bother us. Can't stress about it. Yeah, and the other thing that sucks about it too is like my the insurance might not even cover it. Then they're saying like the way that the language in their documentation is written, it's like very specific on the exact types of water damage they cover. And in my case, it's like the sump pump broke, and they may be able to do some kind of English language finesse, right, to wiggle their way out of it. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Why what? Why what, Mr. Disputes? Yeah, I need to remember. I'm not paying attention. This water got me distracted. This got me distracted. Why won't they cover it? Because it's so don't have to pay? What, right? Like, I'm not sure, they didn't give me an estimate, but I imagine it's going to be quite costly thing, right? Change the drywall for an entire basement, basically. Paint it. And like all the cabinetry and whatnot. Because the wood expanded, right? It soaked up water and expanded. It's all like cracking at the bottom. And it's all like renovated, like new shit, right? So they have to replace all that. It's just how it fucking works. Insurance is like a fucking grift. It's a grift, right? They look for any reason possible to fucking not pay you out. Any fucking reason. That's why so many people are so annoyed with it. Anyways, like obviously, like there's gonna be like massive divs here, right? If you go lower at any point. So like any bounce is gonna like confirm these. So maybe we'll just shave. Obviously then let's not just base our decision on a couple of random divergences. Actually go look at some other data more carefully. Specifically the open interest, yeah? Futures also have divergences, alright? Hidden bull divs on the CBD. No one's really trapped though. Hard to say, hard to say. There's people in shorts here that are a little underwater, right? The price is like up here, so like they're just under. But then there's like an equal amount of shorts up here that are juicing. So like, no, it's like kind of, you know, canceling each other out in terms of open interest. So how much to go off of in that regard. Anyways, we'll shave for sure. That's the thing, right? I don't even know why we're giving this thought. Because if we do drop below there, I'm going to do something regardless, right? So let's just set that now so we don't have to give this any more thought. I need to redo my other orders above. Oh my god, why did I just do that? Fuck. I was thinking of shorting some of these potentially over the weekend if we do start to clean lower. How much of a move is this? Who even cares? I'll look at some alts in a second, and I'm gonna might scalp some alts. We'll see, but probably not. Hmm. What else do I have to do? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm gonna look at some stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna look at some stuff here. Curious, right? Play around with some indicators. Let's back test a little. Let's just chill. Because I am curious, right? Always interesting. Always potential to find some new interesting edge. Let's go down the rabbit hole for a little bit. Do we have our alarms set? What indicator is this? We're about to find out. We're about to find out. We're about to find out. There's some like YouTuber who like makes indicators and he has like a free trial, so I'm like, fuck it, right? Let's see if there's anything interesting in here. But essentially, this is supposed to be, from my understanding, like the math of this is, like there's some look back period in terms of candles that it collects data for. And then it's measuring like the average returns in either direction. And then creating like a distribution based on those numbers, right? Basically. Math, right? Math. Shout to the math. Shout to the fucking math, guys. Shout to the fucking math. Got me juicing. Got me fucking juicing. But yeah, in terms of, I'm just gonna look back and see, right, is there anything interesting? Because obviously, like, these things are kind of just, essentially just showing you outlier regions of price action. And you can also, you can change these levels, that's what I want to play with. You can change these values. I want to try with fib numbers. Even more math. And I also want to test different time frames, right? Different time frames. I'm looking around for any times if it ever reached red out of, you know, pure curiosity. Not really. That's like a crazy outlier here almost. Makes sense though. Daily charge? That does make sense. Same thing. Same thing. This thing is still going. Interesting. This one looks pretty interesting right away, right? Let me open this over here so I can see that. Okay. Okay. I think we're good in that regard. What are you looking for? What do you mean? What am I looking for? What I'm looking for what? I need like a that keeps happening, that keeps occurring. I don't always have the chat open and then people ask questions and I can't tell if like it's just not the question is not phrased correctly or if it's because I'm not paying attention or reading it in the moment. Right? Makes sense, right? Probably have it open somewhere I can see it. When you're testing the indicator, one second. I'll answer that. Just give me a second. I'm trying to get a feel for how what Biddy might do the next couple of hours, right? Because if I do want to scalp, like I'm gonna have to know what's happening over here. And we just grabbed like a big liquidity cluster. Like there was like a big high leverage liquidation right here, and we just got it. And the next ones are like quite a ways away lower. So I'm curious to see if we reverse from here or not. Especially knowing that all these like divs are forming, and there's also like the CBD divs, and now the people that needed to get liquidated down here got. Potential reversal here already. And even like on like the lower time frame, right? It's like doing one of these. Like that didn't drop the best, but yeah. Might just missed the long because we weren't looking at this. In terms of potential long opportunity. See, that's the thing, right? Like I'm considering trading alts, like scalping alts, but I still have to know what Biddy's doing. So that's why I don't go people really trade alts, right? It just seems like if you leverage up on Biddy, which you can usually leverage more, it's the same thing. And you have to waste time looking at Biddy and the alts together. Anyways, let's just ignore this for now, right? Like, let's make a decision. We're not gonna trade today. Fuck it. We're opening any new trades. I don't be bothered to test this while having a trade open and having to watch all the data. And to circle back to that question, speaking of this indicator, what am I testing? I'm looking for patterns. I'm just looking to see like anything noticeable, right? When this fucking thing first loaded. When I switched from the daily to the 1 hour, like right away you can tell that these like green zones are like much more respected on this time frame, right? It's just right away from loading it and spawning the map, right? Loading the fucking level. How good is it? I don't know, right? But just a pattern. We're looking for patterns, right? Repeating patterns. I'm also saying if there's any like kind of like interactions with the middle. I don't even know how they're calculating this though. It must be the delta, like the difference between the two candles or something. I'm not sure. Interesting. I didn't know you could do that. Interesting. I'm not sure how useful this would be though. Like this is. Hmm. Interesting. I guess if you have like a fib drawn and they align, maybe it's hard to test though. That'll be hard to kind of verify. So you have to test that live in the moment. We'll make note of it. We'll make note of it. We won't trade off that though. Did it change? Oh, there we go. Like, the other thing you can do with a lot of this stuff is like changing the look back period kind of increases like the noise, right? Like, there's less data being accumulated. So I'm sure like the lower we go, the more viable these red zones become. It's just a matter of finding like a sweet spot for the time frame. Why does this mouse always do this? There you go. Hmm. That's not particularly interesting. Seems interesting. This thing definitely seems interesting. Definitely worth playing with a little bit more. I don't know how much time I want to sit here spending on it, but I'm also curious if there's a way to test it. You know, just get some data on the spot. It's one of these. Which one is it? This is this green one. Green, yellow. So number 4. How does this work? I'm trying to set, like, have this thing test entries and exits at the green spots. I'm not sure how to configure it, this indicator, because it's not like on an RSI where there's like a fixed range and you're getting values from. Like here, like your 70 and 30 are always like, you know, some interesting threshold, right? But here it's like price action. So what am I supposed to put for this value? Am I gonna do this by hand? Am I gonna have to do this by fucking hand? It looks like Biddy's holding. Yeah, that would have been a long opportunity. Definitely would have been a long opportunity. It would have been like our break even at this point, right? Should probably shaved on the sweep right here, right away. If not, like the VWAP maybe, right? Because of the volume here. And the math, I think. I'm sure like the fib, but we're almost at the golden pocket again, right? But we'll see. If bears are gonna, or if we're going lower, this would be a good time to do it around here. If not, this is getting cleaned up a show, right? So if you're trying to short, you're trying to enter a short right now, better be seeing it here. Bears want to lock this down. Here's the data's like, but whatever, let's not get too distracted. Don't even know how to be taking this, it's the weekend. What tester is that? For the indicator? Where's the link? Let me find the link. Normally you have to pay for this, but there's a trial code. And this guy gives them out ever so often. So every once in a while I'll just, you know, try it out. Cause why not? Cause I've made something similar to this. Actually, I'm curious. I haven't played with that one in like months. Normally I just use like stuff in Python, right? You can just load the chart data and just do whatever. But in this case, like I'm using an existing indicator that I don't have in Python, so I kind of stuck to this realm. Yeah, but this indicator was, oh yeah, Crown Crypto. And I'm not like affiliated with this guy or anything by any means. They're just some random guy just trying shit out. But yeah, there's this YouTuber. This is this thing. And if you go to the link, I think the testing one is called, what's it called? I've posted about this on Discord. Why am I even saying this? Like, first of all, fucking yeah, just go if you're in the Discord. If not, go look in like the video description or whatever. I posted about this a while ago, actually. Anyways, yeah, go to that link. It's called Quant Prime AI, and then you get this indicator, and this is the testing thing, right? This is the testing. You can it basically sets up like a strategy. I don't know if you've ever played with. Where is it? Where's like the default one? You can make strategies here, right? So essentially, like what this indicator is doing, it's making a strategy for you. But the inputs to the strategy are variables, right? It's all these settings. So it's like a template almost. It's like a template for things, and you kind of just pick whatever stuff you want to test that it supports, and then it'll build one of the strategies and give you the stats for it that you'd normally be doing in here. They changed this though, interesting. I'm trying to load an example. I don't know if I have anything in here. Yeah, is there like a built-in one? How does this work? They changed this. I haven't used this in a while. This is what I mean. TradingView is such like a. If anyone has been watching, you probably might have heard me. It's not the first time I've bitched about TradingView. This kind of stuff is such a grief. It makes everything so complicated. Like I'm just trying to test this thing, get the stats for it. Do I have any? It's just on a different chart, by the way, so don't fuck up our actual chart. What did I delete? Oh shit. Hmm. It looks interesting. Thanks. Yeah, it is. I think it's pretty my recommendation would be like if you know a code, and even if you don't, being able to write code to get some like basic data is not that complicated. Like all you're doing is like reading some file of your computer with the data in it, and then like writing one piece of code just test the data in there. And obviously you can do like much more advanced things than that, but I'm saying it's like an easy way to get data on some easy stuff very quickly. Good enough. And if you know more, then even better. Like, yeah, boy. Like, yeah, boy. This is an annoying problem to have though, because I have to collect data for this manually if I want to do it. Oh no, whoops. Okay, so here's an example. I don't remember what this like thing is, but just to kind of see like the trading view, like of what this indicator is doing, like the result of playing with this one. It produces like some report like this. And the data is not particularly interesting that a trading view presents you, but you can get a lot more interesting data than just the stuff that they're showing you. Like you're limited to what they are showing you. There's like a lot more you could look at. Another grief with the trading view. What was this? I don't even know if this is even mine. It's maybe some like free strategy. I mean, obviously it's using super trends for something. Interesting. Think about this, so at the end of the day, I'm not particularly necessary, right? Like, do we really need to sit time sitting here grinding for like more edge? Not necessarily. But if we do find something particularly interesting, I'm so dead. What a week. What a week. So much time spent trading on top of all the other shit. I'm dead. I barely slept. I barely slept. And now we're sitting here nerding out. Damn near midnight. Getting data, doing math. Motherfucking math. It'd be very interesting if we go lower here. We'd be leaving a bunch of like pretty shitty highs to get swept. Anything interesting going on in the data? Oh, yeah, I need to update my levels. Damn. Damn. Because we do an outside day as well. Interesting. I'm itching to trade because we missed two potential entries here, right? We missed two potential entries right here. Could have gotten the long, got out break even, and could have gotten this short, and now we would have been getting out break even, worst case as well. Pixel perfect too. Look at that. What? What? Whoops. Motherfuckers tell me it's not math. Fucking got me laughing. Got me fucking laughing, I swear to God. I swear people are fucking funny. Maybe we should have been a little mindful to keep watching this because we aren't in a short, right? So maybe we should have been mindful, but that's okay. Don't need to trade 24/7. I'm trying to think of how I can test this. Maybe it's based off these numbers. Let's try it, I suppose. And the other question is does it wait for the candle closes or not? We'll see. 95. I don't know what to do. I'm assuming that 95, I'd hope 95 is this, but then do I put like negative 95? It's not showing the trades. Where are the trades at? Like, is it a setting or does it just not show them? I don't know. Hmm. I have to do this by fucking hand. There's no way I'm fucking doing that right now. Oh, this is annoying. This is annoying. Like my only other option is to I have to literally make this indicator in Python. And I don't know exactly how they calculated this. Shouldn't be that hard. Shouldn't be that hard, right? Shouldn't be that hard. I'm understanding the math correctly. Let's see if we can find something, because the only thing that I'm not absolutely certain of is how they calculate the data point for each candle. Like I know it's based on like the returns of the look back window, but I'm just not sure how they're applying that, if they're doing like anything to that number. Probably finish eating down. Goddamn. Munching away. I'm thinking if I want to actually trade a bit this weekend or not, like Saturday and Sunday. Kind of plan what else I have to do. I don't have particularly much to do other than like nerd out. Don't know what to do. Goddamn. Goddamn. Almost blew out a lung right there. Almost blew out a damn fucking lung. What is all the other data in the update screenshots? I have the exo charts? Must be talking about exo charts? Oh yeah, my levels. Now that you mention that. Now that you do mention that, I'm literally fucking brain dead right now. It's gonna be hard to get a good screenshot on this monitor, but 1 second. That's the one thing I miss the most about using that new 7-inch screen. I should probably set that up as well. Exo charts is, you can see so much more. Way better. Interesting. Interesting. Well, definitely possible. This we might have missed a potential juicer short if this ends up being the one that like comes down and sweeps this, because like, we haven't really swept any of this, right? And we opened outside today, potentially about to lose this level, and then rotate all the way down to here, and this would have been our entry. We might have just missed a potential juicer, just saying. But whatever, we'll have a chance to get back in if we do want to take it. Because it is also a little suspicious to leave this behind, but maybe it's like a quick boom boom and then it goes. Or maybe it does none of that, maybe it does none of that. Many things could happen. It's a weekend after all, so... Not the biggest move. And we have been seeing volatility over the weekends actually, so... Yeah, maybe something to be mindful of. Maybe something to be mindful of. Oh yeah, back to the... I forgot that you asked something, I just saw the way I had a screenshot. My bad, my bad. My bad. Interesting. Probably clean up some of these levels. Anyways, I'd be surprised if, I mean, I don't know. I'd be quite surprised if we get this move over the weekend. Very surprised. But it is possible. There's a lot of garbage that's like, or maybe even just like kind of doing this. Because there's a lot of garbage to sweep down here. And those people just sitting there in positions. Not a crazy amount, but... Okay, let me take this screenshot. Why didn't it work? Okay, I mean, good enough, I guess. Here's the thing: you can like zoom into these. Like what you see here is like a candle, but you can actually like zoom into these, and there's like data in the candle. So like the screenshot is like not going to do particularly justice. I'm just kind of zoomed it out to like see. So you can kind of get an idea of what's going on. But yeah, in terms of the data, okay, well, first of all, like these candles are not based on time. Like it's based on like volume transacted. So the time component is like out of the equation. So whenever there's like a certain amount of volume reached on the candle, like it just moves on to the next candle. So yeah, it's like a volume-based chart, right? And like CVD, this is like a volume-based indicator. So like the more true you stay to that, because if in this case time is not used when calculating this data either, right? Because time is not used here, it means that time is not introduced here. So like the divergences have like different probabilities than the ones that you typically look at with regular time-based candles. So that's why I have it that way. And then like these are the levels that you see normally, right? It's calculating the levels, the volume-based levels as well based on this chart. And in terms of the data you see in these candles, it's like where the transactions are actually occurring. You see like where the highest amount of transactions occurred like within that candle and whatnot, or for like people got trapped, etc. It's like getting granular data for each candle. So juice, right? More math, more juice. You can see exactly where people are. Then this is just measuring cumulative volume delta. Okay, there's two types of ways to buy, right? You can like limit order or market order. That's like your two options. And this is measuring the market orders, right? The aggressive buying or selling. So if like this is trending upwards, then you know where's the drawing. If this is going up, you know that there's like more money being like more aggressive orders on the buy side than the sell side. And this diverges from price, right? Same way that the other oscillators do. Because you can see like the momentum of the buying and selling as you're approaching prices. If I'm coming down towards a level, and the momentum of this is like diverging away, then it means like the price, like imagine price is like moving with speed, like an object. It means that it's like starting to like do that. It's kind of a curve, right? So obviously there's some reaction at that level, based on the data, on the math. Guaranteed no, but. And then this just tells you like the difference, right? The delta in terms of the open interest positions. So on each candle, like this means that this much open compared to the sell. And these are the values individually. So like this is like both combined, and then this is just longs, this is shorts. So like on this candle, someone opened this much aggregated in terms of this exchange, this contract. It's not just like one person per se. So now suppose that we know that these people open here, yes, shorts here, and the price is down here, so these people are chilling right now. These guys got 10 mil worth of shorts in profit juicing. So obviously you have to be mindful of where everybody is and how much, and also like more zoomed out. There's not a lot of time right now in terms of, this is to what? The 11th of April to 12th, like one day. So obviously you need to be more mindful of the higher time frame, open interest as well. And this is just some more data based on each candle. These are like typical like footprint, yeah, like footprint bar statistics is like a typical thing. FPBS. Most people just have the acronym for that or whatever. Is that the right word? Is that the right word? Yeah, I mean, that's that. And there's other stuff too, right? That this is just like this whole screenshot is like one of like many. You can see like the order book essentially, right? There's an order book of the DOM, depth of market. It's just that like there's really no point in ever really showing that because it's not really relevant once you're out of the moment, right? It's just like a live data feed of what's happening exactly in the order book. And then and there's other things as well. There's other things like this program, ExoCharts, it has a lot of features. And I don't use all of them, but I do use other ones. I mean, you got it, right? You gotta try stuff out, see what works, see what doesn't. This is what I mean, like, cause like this is why like I don't know. I feel like ranting right now, just yapping away. I think I might better go to bed though. I'm getting tired. I don't think that made sense, but yeah, interesting tool, right? Interesting tool. Can I put something more chill for now? Not chill, just different. I'm gonna vibe out and just really relax before bed. Interesting. Interesting. Sweep the guard. Are we actually going to go lower here? I mean, we'll see, right? We'll just have to keep this in mind. They just sweep all this garbage. Interesting. 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 looks like motherfucker just got. Got him. Right? I'm sure a lot of people just got wrecked right there. Lost money, but they should be getting out break even. I'm looking like it, right? Because if not, we wouldn't have like wicked this high. Interesting. Bum. It's got 30-minute candle close too. Interesting. Interesting. It costs a lot for Exo. I mean, I suppose that's like a. I'm not sure where you're from or whatnot, so that's I guess a subjective. Like a lot to one means not different thing to different people. I think all things considered, it's relatively cheap, right? If you're trying to juice on trading, right? Like if you're increasing, suppose you're trading without that information. Okay, let's say you have trading system A and trading system B. Okay, both of these are identical, all things considered. Aside from one using like Exo charts, for example, and one not, then this one's obviously the better one, right? You're gonna perform better. Are you gonna do worse with more detailed, with granular data? I fucking hope not. Fucking hope not. So it's like you're just investing in your own performance essentially, and it's not even that much, right? You pay for like, you know, one $100 trade, 2, 3. One of them hits, and you pay for like a month, right? You don't even need to have a high win rate, that's the thing. As long as you're not losing a lot when you lose, you can easily grow that pretty quick. I mean, probably shouldn't do that if you don't know what you're doing, but you know. Cause like, what is this? $60 a month or something? What's the cost of this? What's the cost of this? It's not even that much. You can't tell me you can make $60 in one trade? Like at that point, you must not be trading with a lot of money, right? So let's say you have like $1,000. Let's do some math. What am I doing? And then you're leveraging up, right? So let's say you took what you give, this is your margin, and you can leverage up. Doesn't take that long to pay for an Exo. It's barely nothing, right? So, and that's just $1,000. So I mean, I guess it should be consider what people are trading with initially. Yeah, hard. I mean, I don't know. I think it's worth it, but I guess I can see the case where someone might not want to pay that either, right? I suppose it is a lot of money. So if you're not juicing either, doing the 1 month, the long and shorts, and yeah. But it's not just that though. It's not like that's just one of many things, right? It's just one of many things. One of many things. And one of many programs, right? That's the other thing, one of many programs. And also, you can set your trading up in a manner such that it's like a business. Because that way that you can like these things count as like, you know, costs, business expenses. So you can like count against your gains. For anyone that is not doing that, something worth considering, yeah. Also not like a particularly difficult process to do that, nor is it particularly expensive. So yeah, a lot of ways to optimize things and a lot more than just your trading. I might be calling it a night here though, not gonna lie. I'm pretty tired. One. I don't think I'm gonna be trading this. Like, I'm not. Yes, it's totally possible that like we swing fail this, etc. Go lower. I just not in the mood to wait around, right? I just want to sleep. I just want to sleep. I don't care that much. So. Just thinking if there's anything I need to do. Running out of water. Running out of water. Oh yeah. Okay, one more thing too. So I'm gonna get some water and get this done, and then yeah, probably call it a night at that point. And then we'll see what's going on with this. Maybe we'll look to potentially to get in a short in the case where this is possible. We're still in the rest of the long, right? This might have been it though. We'll see. We'll see. It's a dilemma. So do I have to? How much time am I allocating to potentially get in another short? Probably not worth it. But anyways. Bum, bum. Probably be a bit more mindful in the lower time frames for this stuff. Bum, 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 Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad you found my stream. Yeah, thank you. I mean, That's a good thing, I guess, right? Sharing the juice. The knowledge is the juice. All kinds of juice out here. Yeah, it's interesting though, right? I'm curious though, how do people? I'm curious how people find this. That's the thing. Cause like when I'm on YouTube, I never see like, like random people's things like shown, right? So I'm like, how the fuck do people like find this? One of the videos. Someone else said that. Someone else said that as well, actually. 2 for 2 sample size of people saying that they found it through the one of the videos. Interesting. Good for your algorithm or whatever, I guess. But yeah, glad I could have helped, I suppose. I'm just sitting here yapping about trading. Yeah, like, so far it seems like the more likely thing, right? We talked about. Bounce up to the value area high, and you just kind of sweep this garbage. Cause it's a weekend, right? Like, are you gonna get the move like this on the weekend? Probably not. I mean, it is possible, right? It is possible. It is possible. It's just not volume. Not enough volume. Look at this. You see how like Saturday and Sunday are always like the low volume days, and this is just like this contract, but they're all like that, right? They're just low volume on weekends typically. So doesn't move around as much, or sometimes more, right? Depending on how the order book. That's the thing. It depends how the order books are as well. If it's the weekend and the order books aren't particularly jammed with orders, you'll find that you get some pretty interesting weekends. Yeah, a lot of times like the price will like kind of grind, and then in like 1 or 2 hours. Which means it's always possible, right? It's not to say that's not like something that's specific to weekends, but it can happen a lot faster, right? And I know out of nowhere. Because the ranges aren't that big. So yeah, kind of just like sweeping it really, really fast is, when the order book is thin, is not a big deal. But anyways, all that to say, it's one thing to sweep the small weekend range. another thing to sweep all this, right? That's why. Low volume to get all of this. Pretty significant move. We'll see. We'll see. I can't predict the future. I don't have a crystal ball. Who knows? Anything can happen. So it's just something to be mindful of, right? Because suppose that this starts to develop throughout the day tomorrow. Then we're already planning prepared, right? We're gonna get in on a motherfucking retest if we get it. And if we come down here and lose this and retest that, same fucking story. Bet. There's gonna be multiple opportunities to get in on this. If this is the whole trade, I'm not gonna care if we're getting like here, here, or here, or here. It's when I'm fucking juicing this bitch. It's gotta be prepared for whatever, right? Oh my god, I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb sometimes, I swear. Okay, anyways, fuck this shit. Fuck this shit. I'm out of here. I think calling it a night. Cause like, I just realized I forgot to do my laundry as well. That's another thing. I might just go chill and just watch something. I don't know. The thing is, I don't really watch TV. I'm not tired, but I don't feel like just sitting here yapping either, right? I kind of want to lay down and go chill, unwind. So I think I'm calling it. I don't really feel like trading either, right? I'm just kind of trying to relax, my body relax, ready for a good night's sleep. I'm just thinking, am I gonna? I need to look at alts, or I want to look at alts at some time. So I might stream on the weekend, and just kind of look at alts. Maybe we'll see. We'll see. It depends if I make some other plans or not. If I do, then I probably won't be streaming. But if I don't, then yeah, I might come just fucking chill, nerd out on some alts. You too, brother. Have a good night as well. Hopefully you juiced this week in all aspects, leveled up in life in some regard, even if it's 0.0000001 fucking %. And yeah, shout out to you. Shout out to you. Hope you have a good night as well. Shout out to you for learning, right? Shout out to you for learning. But anyways, yeah, I'm out here. Fuck this.